everybody. Morning. It is super early, but we are going to be casting some Osiris League top 32 matches. We're going to be locking in top 32 today. So hopefully y'all enjoy the cast. We are going to be covering 1158 versus 93L. I was scouring over some of the matches in Horus, and I honestly do think this is probably going to be one of the better ones. And so I'm excited to cast over at 93L. It has always been a very, very good team, and 1158 is good in their own right. So it should be a very, very on par match. And we'll kind of talk about that and get into it. But good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Y'all having a good one? Tosh, how's it going, buddy? Mitch, I missed you, brother. We're Baskin, Rennie, and I were all talking about you. So we miss you. Hopefully you're doing good, my friend. How's everybody doing this morning? Let me fire up some music real quick. Gotta fire these emojis, boys. Let me see. Look. Gotta fire them. Hype. Hold on. Gotta fire some emoji action in here. The little Bulbasaur ones. All right, let me get some music going. Gotta wake up a little bit. I might need to crack a soda or something. I don't drink coffee. My hair's all whack. I literally just rolled out of bed. We stayed up watching the fights last night for UFC 300, and we had a garage sale. We went to a spring football game yesterday. It was a packed day. I was up since 5 a.m. yesterday, and then I went to bed at like 1, and then woke up to do this for y'all. Good matches today. 93T will probably bulldog 606, probably, but that'll probably be the match I cover. There's not too many 15 that are off the cup matches that I kind of want to cast. We'll see. I always love showing love to 93 and 606. Check us out, Bulba. What's going on, Tashi? Division 14 Anubis, baby. All right, let's check it. Let me flip the screen real quick. Let me see. For some weird reason, Stream Elements notifications are all whack right now, so I don't know why it's not showing on the thing. So if I miss it, y'all let me know. Anubis 14. We still got time we got to kill too, right? Because it's top of the hour, and then I think we have to wait 12 minutes, I think. So we still got like 15 minutes. So that's why I cut it so close to the hour. Anubis 14 is what you said, right? Oh, yeah. I saw this match too. I thought about it. I thought about this one too. Kind of intrigued by it. I feel like this one won't be a complete blowout. I think this one will probably be less than like 5 to 7.5. I think it's going to be like an arc plus a little bit. Should be a very interesting one though, for sure. I thought about this one too. You excited, Tosh? I've been so busy with work and moving across town. Oh, you moved? Nice, let's go. How's work going? Hopefully it's going good, man. The fight was wild. Yeah, the fights were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Gaethje slept hard. Yeah, he's gonna be napping pretty good. I love my boy Gaethje. MX is in trouble. I don't know. Like, I think MX is still really solid. I don't think they are what they were. You know what I mean? But I still think they're a pretty solid team. I think 50CN probably has a shot, but they got to get some arcs. I don't think they're going to beat them without arcs. Language barrier is real in 960. Hey, Ray, I was literally one of the first ones when they started bringing in 556. Who was the one guy way back in the day that I literally told y'all I never thought it would actually work because of the culture barrier, but also the language barrier. Like, they do have English speakers, right? But it isn't like, we ran into that issue in 1307, right? Where we had our have to wait. Oh man, I gotta. If I do more streaming, then I think I'm gonna get the Spotify thing again. That way I don't have to listen to commercials. The language barrier, like, we had a Habibi chat in 1307 just specifically for Arabic speakers. And then we had leadership had to have specific Arabic speakers that also spoke English in order for them to come into our chat to relay the message to then go back to their chat to then relay it in Arabic. So that's why I always thought it like the time differences are what weird on top of the language differences. Like, don't get me wrong, they're both phenomenal fighters, right? But they don't fight together, right? And I don't mean like they don't fight at all. I just mean like the times are all off. Like, that's the issue we always ran into when we had our international and then we had our Arabic Habibis, right? The Habibis were fighting, and I'm not saying all of them, like a lot of them fought for a really long time, even throughout their like the normal times. But a huge majority of them, when they were going offline, the internationals were coming online, and then that's when in KVKs we'd get in trouble. But outside of that, like, they're all good people. I just never thought that that would work. I thought fighting wise, I liked it because they had quality fighters. But in kingdom wise, I didn't think it was a wise choice. I thought they should have gotten like Blackjack and I told y'all who I thought they should get. They should get a Korean alliance in there, not a Habibi alliance. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? They all kind of do their thing. All right, I think the music's back. There you go. But we'll see. You know, hopefully it doesn't implode in 960. But that's kind of what I felt like. I feel like the Habibis right now, from what I was told, they're kind of all spread out all over the place. Whether it's 365, 846, 960, like they're all over the place. Which I'm not opposed to. Like, I kind of like the spread. I think right now, from what I'm seeing, and I'm not really diving in, so y'all will be more of the blue tea. How's it going? I think it's coming down to, and this has more to do with the game than it has to do with the kingdoms themselves. The game, and I talked about this a long time ago, it needs to consolidate. There's too much spread and way too many kingdoms for the amount of players that are in this game. And it isn't a popular take, right? And I don't mean this from a player perspective. I mean it from a management perspective, so that we don't have a lot of KVKs with 50 kingdoms in it in order to populate enough people, right? At that point, we just need to consolidate, condense. It is what it is. If it grows, then cool, we can re-expand, but it needs to consolidate. Osiris League is for the last couple of seasons, y'all know, I've talked about it. It needs to go back to 2 realms. There's too many hot dog water teams that are getting in with 6 players and watering up the whole thing. If we condensed it to 2, the competitiveness would increase even from round 1 all the way through. So the whole league as a whole would be good. If you do want to include some smaller alliances, then cool, right? Y'all already have the gold and the silver for normal arc. Do the same thing for Osiris League, right? Keep the gold standard 2 realms, keep your silver as 1, and you can have these farm people going at it, right? Have fun with it. Cool. I don't want to shut anybody out, but the problem is the reality is it's completely ruining a really good event by that. Drew, how's it going, buddy? Good to see y'all. Do me a favor, fam. Smash that like button, baby. Y'all are the real ones, because y'all are the ones chatting. I have it on subscriber only, so y'all are the reason why I'm doing this. I've had so many people reach out to me over the course of like 8 months when I wasn't casting last season, asking why, and there was a ton of questions, and they went a different direction, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's their business. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. I have my opinions, they have their opinions. And y'all know me, I never shy away from the opinions. I always want what's best for my community and their gaming experience. And they don't agree sometimes, and that's okay. I think they did an okay job last season from what I saw. It was okay. You know what I mean? I wasn't blown away, but it is what it is. right? At that point, I think the talent that they were able to accrue did a really solid job. And yeah, I was happy to see some new talent, some new faces, and see that. That's always the growth. And for all intents and purposes, what people always thought is I would talk smack about other people and creator wise when it comes to Osiris League. I honestly didn't. I was one of the biggest advocates for trying to get fresh new talent into the pool. And so I dropped my name, somebody dropped their names, and the other person who dropped their names got what they wanted, and that's okay. I still think my names would have done way better, but it is what it is. And I told that creator as well. And right now he's doing a great job. He's pumping in the content. He's doing a phenomenal job growing. He's putting in that legwork, that effort, and I'm so excited to see. I don't stop in as many streams as I would like to because I just don't keep up with Rock anymore. But when I do drop in, I always show him love. MX is in trouble. Let me catch up in chat real quick. Language barrier is real. 960. I told y'all, you gotta have English and Arabic speakers. It has to happen. We got a bunch of new guys, so it's been rough, but we're doing it. Hey, let's go. It's worse now. I believe JST is split now. One side is Korean, the other is international. The only merge voice for art. That makes sense. 307 already split into two kingdoms as well. Yeah, I figured that. I found that out when I think CB. Oh, hold on. Let me keep this on the screen real quick while we're chatting. There you go. 5 minutes. Actually, is it 5 minutes? Yeah, it is 5 minutes. CB came in, Poppy came in and told me, and I was like, oh Lord. But that wasn't like, I wasn't as surprised of that as I was anything else. I kind of saw the writing on that wall too. Didn't know he's still streaming Rock. I'm only for the most part going to be doing Osiris Lake content. Maybe I'll do some KVK spectating with y'all, but I do not plan, and I've said this from the beginning when I retired, I do not plan on actively spending money in this game. So I've always loved Osiris League and KVK and hanging out with y'all. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to me. So if y'all want the commander bumps and all that kind of stuff, go for it. You know, there's plenty of other great creators that will develop that content. I'm just not going to be one of them. I got tired of the whole let's all produce one video that looks exactly the same kind of deal. You know what I mean? I've always found that my casts, I'm not saying that they're unique and nobody can do it, but they can't be me. You know what I mean? My casts are my casts. They can cover my content all they want, but they can't really replicate who I am as a person. So at the end of the day, I like that. So, and it costs me absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? And y'all get to hang out with me if y'all would like. Y'all don't have to. Hello, Boba Hearts. Yeah. Smash those like buttons, baby. Helps the stream out. Share it with a friend if you think that they like variety content. We're gonna be doing a ton. We got Fortnite coming out with content. The first Ascendant is gonna be probably, I think they're saying, in the summer. So that should be fairly soon, in a couple months. It's like a Destiny 2 kind of vibe. We're gonna be doing some Rock and a bunch of other games, guys. So if y'all want to come chill, hang out, rock out with the community, I'd love y'all to subscribe. Yell Teen Family. I thought it said Getting Family. I had to like open my eyes. I was like, what? Who do you want to win? So on this match, I know of 50 CN, 60 MX. I know both of these teams. I think, to be honest with you, if I had to take a stab at what's going to happen in this game, I think the arcs are going to flip-flop. So I think 50 CN will get one, 60 MX will get the second one, maybe the third, maybe there'll be three. I'm not sure. I think it's going to come down to the last arc. And then it will be like edging out the last arc plus a couple points. So I think it will be like a 5,500 game win. And if I had to take a stab, I would still go 60 MX. I like 50 CN. It's not bad. They are very good, and this could easily, like, I could see it going there because 50 CN is always like a, I wouldn't say like a great team. Like I'm talking like 93T kind of quality, but they're always like that threshold right below, right? There are a lot of teams that fall in that threshold. So they always have a chance. But if I had to pick a winner, that's who I would pick. And just so we know, right? It doesn't mean I don't like 50 CN. I know that we got thin skinned people in Rock every now and then. Not saying I don't like y'all know that, but I'm not the type of creator who doesn't like picking winners. I feel like that's just a cop out for most creators trying to just fluff up everything. Instead of picking a winner, they're just fluffing pillows. Let me get back. Where are we? I think it was Division 4, right? That we're gonna, oh, this is Anubis, that's why. It's this one. I'll say this. I do like 1606. I've always liked them. They've always been very chill. In 93T. Guys. I said this last week, actually a couple weeks ago, because I overslept last week, GG's. I think IN could have a shot if they're able to pull off a unique strategy. Okay, they are very strategic normally for most other things. If they plan and strategize well and do something sneaky, they might have a shot of keeping this really close. But here's the but. If they try to play 93T straight up, they are going to get their cheeks clapped, and not in a nice way. There aren't very many teams that will play 93T straight up. Like, and what I mean straight up is like no funny business, no sneaky tactics. I just mean like nothing, just straight up. We're marching in the middle. We're going to beat you over and over and over. There's not very many teams that are going to beat 93T straight up. So what does that mean? You got to pull strategies like, what was it? C204 when they played 60 GT last season, we got to pull like a strategy to pull the obelisk or do something like that in order to give you a shot at trying to take the win. There's no shot that they're going to beat them straight up. All right, let me see. Ming, good to see you, buddy. Sinju, where's Sinju at? Oh, is that Drew? Oh, it's Sinju. Mitchie boy. Can you make a poll? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do a poll. You want it for this one? We'll do the poll for this one first. And then we can do one for the, oh man, y'all in your squigglies. I'm just gonna put that. Actually, we'll do the other one because that's the one y'all were asking for. Let me see, it was Anubis or Horus first. Let's do Horus first. We'll do Anubis afterwards. IN Damn Your Squiggly versus 93T. Who winning? And the reason the music's muted is because it has a commercial. All right. And yeah, they're still going. All right. I put a poll up. Y'all vote on that one. I'll leave it here for a little bit, and then we'll ask about the 60MX one. I'm pretty confident this is going to be like either a 90% or 100% 93T. I'd be very interested though. I miss you too, brother. Hopefully the job and everything's going well, my friend. I miss my mods. I feel like I haven't, like I was talking with Bask and Rennie, who are some of our real life friends that are content creators as well. And I don't know, man. I've been grinding so hard with getting this promotion at work that if I get it, it's going to be good for my family, good for my wife and I. And it'll be a good jump. I'm trying to jump for a manager position at the job that I'm at right now. And if I get it, That's the goal. So I've been putting a lot of time and energy and effort into those, and hopefully we get it. If we don't, I believe in myself. That's one thing that I've never faulted on. I do believe in me and my skills and what I bring to the table. And so hopefully they see that. If they don't, then I can always find somebody who will. Like that's the way I've always felt. Whether it's in my job and content creation, whatever it is, like things happen for a reason. If you lose contracts, you get contracts. Like there will always be somebody else. You just gotta believe in yourself. Busy as hell, 50% way through my FBI training. There you go. How about broken English, speak like me? Hey, broken English, let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Hey, you're trying. I will never fault somebody for trying. You know what I mean? That shows me more. I'm more likely to applaud somebody for trying to speak, even if it's broken English, because they're putting themselves out there. I don't give a shit. If it's broken or barely non-existent, you're attempting. That is more effort than most people are gonna try to make in any other language. Find me a bunch of English speakers going to try and throw themselves out there to speak Arabic or Spanish or French. They're not. So I always applaud y'all. I always applaud people that at least try. Did you used to be a whale? No, I was never a whale. I was like a mid spender, I guess you would say. I was never really a whale. I spent some, but it was mainly for KVK. It wasn't for account growth. I broke my Xbox controller. You can't play Fortnite? Dude, save up, get another one. You can probably find some like on Facebook Marketplace or like one of those marketplaces. And it was 3 minutes before funds. Oh, or FNC. Oh no! Oh, that hurts. Was it a rage-induced controller break or it just broke? Alice, good to see you. What's up? I'm gonna always forever call you Alice. It's never gonna be Malice. Everyone calls you Malice. I'm gonna call you Alice every time because that A is capitalized. So I'm assuming Alice. Right, I will call you that forever, and I always have. 11:58 will win easy this match. It's a lot of power difference. It isn't. It isn't though. Hold on. Wait, which one? Hold on. 11:58. Where am I smoking? Is it 4? Was it 21? I gotta remember the division now. Ugh. I think it was this one, yeah. Oh shit, I'm missing it. Oh, GG's. Y'all forgot to tell me it started. All right, we'll zoom out. Hey, we didn't miss anything. Let's go, Cat. Let's go. We didn't miss anything. We missed the breakoffs. It's all right. I don't really care. Highlighting the people power. What is power? Gotta give some love. Hey, I appreciate you. Got all my fingers crossed for your promotion. You deserve it. I appreciate you. Can you give me a shout out? Gelting family. Shout out to you, my friend. Bulba is a whale for people. He's the best when it comes to community and charity. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're going to be doing some charity streams fairly soon. Probably next weekend and every other cast. Actually, no, it'll be the rest period next weekend. But we're gonna get some casts in with some charity streams, try to raise some funds for the children of St. Jude. That just started, and we got some cool prizes. They just sent us the box. Super cute, very cute stuff in there. It's gonna be really fun. They gave us it's a 30-second dance party button. So whenever we do it, you click it and it just clicks some music on it. It's non-copyright, and we're just gonna tussle and bustle. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have some fun with it, fam. Everyone picks something different. Lots of people say Alice, OGs from my kingdom, always Mal. Hell yeah. Guilty family. Hey, nice. Hey, keep up the grind, my friend. YouTube is a fun, creative space, but it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. And there's who have over 1 million troops. I think most people are gonna have over 1 million troops pretty easy. I think they'll probably have like 5 to 10 times that many. Shit, I still have 1 million troops, and I haven't played in almost a year. I might. Do y'all want me, quick question, do y'all want me to take off the sound from the game or leave it on? All right, let's zoom out. Let's see how we're looking. Looks like their top side's doing far better than their bottom side. 93L versus 1158. I did tell y'all the power is very comparable between these two teams. If I had to choose a winner, I'm gonna go 93L by 1 arc. I think it's gonna go back and forth in mid. It's not bothering you being on? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that it's not retracting away. Yeah, IN. So I'm going to be doing the IN versus 93T match at 15 UTC. That's the one I'm planning on doing. Here, I'm going to end this poll. We're going to drop one more poll. Y'all vote on this one since we're so early in this match. 93L versus 1158. 93L. All right. There you go. Start another poll. That's for this current match before we get too deep into the match. All right. Looks like 1158 are doing really, really good with their... Oh, we got a couple altars. Okay, it just flipped over. Nobody at the Shrine of Life. What in the world? He fell asleep, boys. He fell asleep. GG's. Boy fell asleep. We're starting to get teleports in from both teams. Looks like 93L are starting to progress forward, which is very, very good on their front. They defended, pushed forward. Got 6.5 minutes. What you're looking for right now, oh my goodness. Not that. That ain't it, cub. That ain't it. Ooh. Give him the beanstalk. What you're looking for right now at about the 6-minute mark, you're looking for your teams to advance, start killing off their troops so you can get those fresh troops rotating towards the mid around the 4.5 minute mark. Again, sounds are a little loud over your talking. All right, one second. That pulling, where's that pulling from? I might have to, if I have to back out, then I'll lower it. I don't know why. Maybe I'll just remove it afterwards. It's all right. I usually have it on a different setting on my audio stuff, but it's not updating. There you go. I'll just lower it based on that. Hopefully that resolves it. Sorry about that. All right, so how are we looking points per minute wise? 70, 90. Okay, so stuff's about to start getting captured here. We got, basically it's leveled off. The only difference is the Shrine of War right here. Kind of watching that right now. But at 4.5 minutes, like I said, I think they'll probably reset it. Oh yeah, they'll survive this. They'll refresh their marches, start rotating mid, and then we're gonna have our first mid fight. Kaka, it is Division 21 in Horus. Did that help, Alice, with lowering? I think it should have taken it down. 3 commanders have 1 million. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. That's awesome. 93L destroyed us. They are very good. All right, here we go. I want to see this rotation. Majority on the first arc will still be rotating from here. What you also want to keep your eyes on is there will most likely, from 93L, maybe they won't do it. There should be a rally at some point coming to the Shrine of War on a delay that will hit around the 1.5 to 2 minute mark. And you'll start to see that. I always love zooming out like this because you get to see where the teams are collapsing from. So you'll see the difference between where they rotate from the first arc, and then when we zoom out for the second one, a majority will only be coming from the outside lane. So it'll probably be like 3 or 4 people left. And we'll zoom in here in a minute, but 93L is going to send the farm. This is what's going to make it very interesting, is this part. The mid fights between these two teams, I think, will be very good, very solid. Can you turn off ads? I always leave them on. I leave them on. I just let YouTube roll. Better now. But those ads I will mute. But the stream ads I'm just leaving on. All right. Let me see. Let's get in here. And if I keep continuing to stream, I just haven't streamed in so long, so I was paying for services that I didn't even need. So if I pick up more streams, then I'll probably just get the Spotify thing again. And then we don't have to worry about that. All right. 2.5 minutes. Everybody's pretty much rotating. I do see a lot of blinking on the outside. Let's go check it real quick. All right, that's secure. Most buildings would be okay. 1158 got theirs. Let's see about this one. That saddle just got taken. Shrine of War. See, 1158, if they were going to pull this, they should have already started attacking in mid. That gives you a huge advantage in mid game. So that's one thing. If you're 1158, if you're rewatching this back, the second that was taken, that gives you a 5% a bump on multiple stat lines. You should have already been rotating, because that in combination with your skills would have made this an easy W in the middle.
Our forces have lost control of a Shrine of War.
By the way, only top 4 will get Skin City from Osiris League, right? Yes. And it's been like that, I think, for 3 seasons so far. It's been like that for 3 seasons. Yeah, it's top 4. It used to be only top 2, and then they did top 4, which I think is kind of moronic, but it is what it is. It's their game. All right, let's zoom out. I think we're almost... Bro, they're still bringing people. And they gave away the advantage. See, they could have cleared them out, and this would have been a lot easier of a mid fight. Let's see if it turns for the worse at this point. 1158 should have had this one. So if 93L takes it, that's a huge W on their front. Do me a favor, fam. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're into variety content. Greatly appreciate you. All right, we got Total Vision being popped. 93L. Total Vision from 1158. Skills are being utilized. Let's see who is going to take it. I know we still have stragglers coming in from 93L from the bottom. 15 seconds, arc's gonna pop. I do like, this is another thing, I do like that 93L is being the aggressor and pushing. If you do look on the side, they do have people trying to grab this arc right here. The optimal spot for grabbing arc, for those of y'all who are young at it, you need to grab it from the backside. And oh my goodness, so many side bytes. Grab it from the backside of your perspective area. The reason being, and you already see it, 93L is grabbing it. The reason being is if you grab it from the sides or from the front side, especially the front side is even worse. Ooh, bro. If you grab it from the side and you turn and start running, you've additionally added 10 to 15 seconds on your march just because of where you grab the arc. If you grab it from the back and turn, it would have saved you 10, 15 seconds doing it that way than grabbing it from the side. And it looks like I think the arc carrier just died, but yeah, look. This is one other thing that I will always say as well. The top tier teams that will always play, even if they're losing the field. Oh my god. Ooh. 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 They will always continuously pick up the arc. It's not about how far you're going to move the arc. It's just about moving the arc, right? Inching it along. And just like that, he is Audi 5000, clearing out 1158. Oh, the mistake that was made costed them the mid fight. That Shrine of War cost them the mid fight. They would have won that mid fight if it wasn't for that. All right, let's zoom back out. 1158's gonna have to switch structures now. They are holding 3 altars though, so that is a positive. They don't have any ticks on it though, and that's the part that they do need. They need to get those ticks, so they kind of mitigates a little bit of the burn that's gonna come from this first arc. It is only worth 3,000 points, but at the end of the day, Lion King. That means it's probably his second account. At the end of the day, what the first arc grants you is that opportunity to kind of dictate the pace of the match, right? I think with the addition of the new skills, right, it adds a little wrinkle to it, which is always nice. But outside of that, you really get to dictate the pace, your skill bar usage. They kind of triggered me that they removed that. But it is what it is. So that's the main priority. You're not going to win or lose the match by the first arc. But you get to dictate how many arcs are going to be there, what the timing is, how big or low your enemy's skill bar is going to be. So, for example, if your team is really good at mid and has really good equipment and formations and all that kind of stuff, you may not need a bunch of skills, right? You may just dominate everybody in the mid with it regardless. So, a lot of the times you don't necessarily want the skill bar to regenerate all the way, because you can turn and burn arcs really quick and make that awkward timing for skills. If you have solid marches, you're good, but they get even better once you have skills. Maybe you hold it, you fill that skill bar up, rotate mid, pop your skills. I would say if you're looking to enhance your team, make it better, the number one thing that most people aren't doing that are still kind of doing it is they're still utilizing To the Death. To the Death is chalked, fam. So you're here first, and if you haven't heard it, then now you've heard it. To the Death is easily countered with Heaven's Grace. Don't even waste your time with To the Death. Heaven's Grace all day. All day, every day. All day, every day. So that's what I would say. You're starting to see that. Just watch the top tier teams. Let me see if my thing updated. I don't think it did. My alert thing is super small on my screen. For some weird reason, Stream Elements. JM, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the Burrito Gang. The pop out doesn't update. It's bothering the shit out of me. And my OBS is so small that I can't see the notification that pops up. Oh, it says it on the screen as well. I just didn't see it late soon enough. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate y'all. If y'all are enjoying the cast and the stream, do me a monster favor, drop a like on the stream. Consider subscribing if you like variety content. We cover everything from mobile games like Rise of Kingdoms, all the way to first-person shooters, Call of Duty, Fortnite, and stuff like that. So come join the community. Hopefully y'all enjoy your stay, and make sure you fill out that poll. I'm about to end it here in like a minute. Even with that first arc, and so this is why I was telling you the importance of the arc, right? Even with that first arc in their pocket, this tells you how well they're doing right now. We're just gonna check this out. Units healed. Look at this. 3.8 million troops healed already, fam. Already. We just got to the first arc. That means that they're gonna be somewhere around the 21, 23 million units healed by the end of this match, most likely. but the occupation is very close. This is kind of what you have to do. Those arcs are going to kind of put you over the top, which is what 93L is trying to do. So if you're 1158, what do you need to do in this position, right? You need to ramp up the occupation. Got to ramp that up. If you're not taking points away or neutralizing it, you're wasting your time. So that's the part that they gotta work on, right? You gotta add that pressure. You gotta add that pressure, boys. Get it so that it forces them to have to capture that arc. And that's all you can really do, right? You gotta force that occupation so high that they are gonna have to. And if they don't, then all you're doing is you're mitigating the score for that arc, which is okay. Oval Brawn. Let's zoom out, see what it's looking like. 1158 is being the aggressors, which I do like. Pushing up on the field. Got some teleports coming in every now and then. Let's check out these altars, see how the fighting's coming. 93L is doing very good on the defensive. Right now they got a 600 point score ahead or lead. And we're gonna see how this is gonna go. All right, we got some skills, sentry action in here. Where's it at? Right here. I'm not super fond of that. Actually, no, I am, because that's 93L that popped it right there. So they're seeing the cutoff right here. I would have put it like right here so that you could see both lanes. I think that positioning is probably a bad positioning. I don't know how far it's covering, but I guarantee you they're probably missing all of these guys. Dang, I need a soda, fam. So many commercials, boys. So many commercials. That's gonna be more distracting than anything. I might just get it just to get it, man. We'll see. If I do more Fortnite stuff, then I'll probably be doing it. That is the Fasha-in-law. Welcome everybody to the stream. I appreciate y'all hopping in today. Hopefully y'all are having a good day. We're locking in top 32 today. Somebody's going home today. They're going home. They're going night-night. Slight lead they are. So I would say this. If you're 93L, right, the lead isn't being buffed enough where it would force me to have to capture this arc. I would still hold it for the next 6 minutes. I would say this though. If you hold this arc, you better win the second one. Because if you do not win the second one, 93L is going to lose this game. That is what I would say. This is the reason I never like this strategy. The only reason I would ever like it is if you are really confident in your mid strat, right? If you are kind of wishy-washy 50-50, I would never hold the arc because it leaves you with zero room for error. And so that sometimes is costly for some matches. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see on this next arc because the next one is worth 3,500 and most likely will be our last arc. Unless there's some funny business and we got some pops and some skill usages. Y'all know how it goes. But for the most part, it's gonna be an interesting one. If there's one team that I think would pull off stuff like that, it would be 93. Any of the 93 teams. All right, we got 1158. Zoom out, see what we're looking like. Looks like they are, progressing forward on the map for 93L on the top side. Bottom side, same thing. I'm not super fond of this fighting over here. It's a little bit off the beaten path. I would rather drag it towards the middle right here, between, so that you're causing kind of a buffer between those two. There's something when you watch the Korean teams play that are little nuances that you'll pick up as a player, as a viewer, as a spectator, as a caster. And it's just subtle things like that. It's subtle positionings like like this, right? I want y'all to see this. No, there is no reason why people would do this. Unless it's to make sure that you're coming in from the side, trying to catch people off guard, right? You position out here, let them all run past you because nobody sees you. And once they run past you, collapse on the altar and take it. I think they were spotted, so that's probably why they're actually progressing forward. But that's the kind of strategy that I like, because you're utilizing the fog, which is one of the main competitive things. There are a lot of little updates I wish they would have made to the mode, that I feel like, and I know people keep asking me about the new updates for art and if I like them and what are my thoughts on them and all that kind of stuff. They're okay, right? I think the problem is they've never launched an update that didn't have a bunch of bugs in it. Right, so the idea of you launching it mid-season in the middle of an event seems moronic. It just seems dumb, right? You're gonna have bugs, you're gonna have issues, so just save it for the off-season. The other thing I don't like is they aren't for the betterment of the mode, and I'll explain kind of what I mean by that. They're fluffer updates. They're fluffer updates. We're gonna add some skills. We're gonna blah blah blah. It feels very like when they lack creativity, where you kind of just throw out a new commander, right, or a new city skin that looks exactly like the previous one, right? It just to say that you did launch something. There's so many other things that they could have done and could add to this mode that would make it more entertaining. I think the idea and the hope with the new, you see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Sorry. Where the Korean positioning, look at the positioning on this, right? They aren't behind. They're pushing all the way up, and they're going to block everybody from going through. And that is what's going to be crucial. And at the same token, guess what just happened? They just captured their arc. So now the reset is coming. So guess what they're doing right now? They're killing their marches off, right? They're reinforcing. They're going to get some ticks in this altar. These marches will die. They will lose this structure. But by the time they lose this structure, those marches that are yellow are going to have to rotate mid. So the timing on this is impeccable. Very, very good. But going back to what I was talking about, the update is just a fluffer update. It honestly isn't going to change very much. If anything, I think it's going to break more than enhance it. The idea of it, from what my perspective is to try to increase the activity on the map so that there's less lull, so it's more energetic, more action, right? The problem is it's not going to do that, right? They nerfed some things, they added in new things. I don't think it's going to increase the activity on the map, right? The things that would increase activity on the map are things that they haven't done, and I don't know if they will do. What do I mean by that? There's no reason there should be a 15-minute timer still on this arc. Make it 7-8 minutes, maybe 10 minutes max. That way you get more arcs in the rotation of a game. Right, I would say 8.5 minutes, 8 minutes is probably a good sweet spot, because then it negates people holding the arc for 3/4 of the match. You know what I mean? Updates like that are what are going to enhance the game. Something that I also thought about that I think would be really, really fun and engaging, that would drastically change this mode, and I mean drastically. And maybe from a player's perspective, it's going to add more activity. I would like to see an update to this arc location. I want to see 2 arc locations, one closer to blue and then the other closer to red. And then I want each rotation of arc to rotate between the 2. So first one, you know, is going to pop on red, right? So blue has to change their formation up and push up, right? Next one is on blue, so on and so forth. That, with the decrease in timer, is going to drastically increase the amount of fighting that's going to take place on the map. So when they go and do it, fam, y'all know where y'all heard it first, because literally more like 3/4 of the arc updates that y'all have seen have come from this channel. So But those are little things that I'd like to see to help y'all out and casters and viewership and that kind of stuff. There's just so many great ways of updating that when they're not being told other ideas, those are the kinds of updates y'all get. Fluffer, pure fluffer updates. All right, let me see. All right, 1158 is pushing, but look at the awkward, this, I can't reiterate, super awkward timing. 93L are coming in. You are going to see these red marches coming in. But once again, the timing is just off. The timing is just off. This Shrine of War swarm should be taking place at like 2 minutes, not at 4. Because even if they take this, that is plenty of time for 93L to retake it. The whole point of taking this structure in particular on rotation is so that you mitigate those 5% buffs that they're going to get. Right, so now they have enough time to reset. They're close enough. They're going to reset and start rotating mid. It all comes down to this arc, boys and girls. It all comes down. They're down by less than 3K, 1158. This arc is worth 3,500. I want to see them push forward and do this.
Our forces have lost control of
Wait, this Shrine of War? Oh, wait. What? What? All right, do me a favor, fam. If y'all are enjoying the cast, enjoying this season of Osiris League, smash that like button on the stream. Lets me know that y'all want more casts. We're bringing them to y'all, Burrito Gang. I don't know of any other creators right now that are casting over Osiris League right now. Y'all let me know if there's anybody else. We'll give them shout outs and stuff like that, but not very many people cast this early in the seasons usually. 1158, I'm loving the pressure. Like we said, on the second rotation, there'd be like 4 or 5 left, and they're all gonna be funneling from here. The interesting part is, same thing right here. Everybody is funneling here. We have 0 provisioners going out right now. Everybody is rotating mid. It's gonna come down to this, boys. Gonna come down to this. And this is the opportune time that you would be coming for that Shrine of War. Always love seeing the little ants. Just coming in hot. Let's look at the points per minute. 425.10, so 93L are holding that. If you're on the side of 1158, that's not really what you want to see. You want to be doing the other way around. It's not just because it's more points. It's just because if you do lose mid, you want to have that consistent point tickage going in. All right, here we go. Let's zoom in. Let's get it. 1:20 before the gates of hell open up. Who's gonna take this? Who is going to take it? Oh, they don't have the buffs. Go get them. 1158. They don't have them. It hasn't ticked over. That's why they're not approaching right now. They're waiting the 30 seconds. Oh, dude, the L's. The L's right now. Oh. There it goes. Hold on, boys. Oh, the beat drops so perfectly right here. All right, let's zoom in. Let's get this to the death. Ooh, here it comes. Oh, they both popped it. Interesting choice that both of them did it. I think if Heaven's Grace would have been popped by 1158, they would have won this. Here it goes. A couple sad faces, 1158. Ooh, a lot of them. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh man, this ain't looking good, fam. This ain't looking good. Arc has already spawned. 1158 has to get this grab, bro. Oh, 5. I see it up here. I'm on 1158. Grab that sucker. Oh, they grab it. Run, boy! Run! Run, Forrest! Run! Oh, he's going down. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yes. Oh, they're gonna nuke it. They're gonna nuke the march trying to grab it. At least let it grab. If Blue can grab this, it's a nice stall tactic. Yes, they got it. You just drag it along. Drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it, drag it. The deeper you get, the better it is for your team when it comes to. Y'all see all that shit on the PC? Look at all the glitches. Ooh. This is a great stall tactic for those of y'all wanting to learn Arc. Even if you are losing mid, the idea of picking up the Arc is a stall tactic because then it requires 10 seconds to re-pick it back up, which is 10 seconds more for your reinforcements to constantly move back towards mid and re-rotate. If you're 1158, you're all in on this. You have to have this Arc. Regardless if you lose structures, you have to have the Arc. You are not going to make back your points, as it was evident in the last Arc. You are not going to make them back based on structures alone. Your structure game just isn't built like that. Oh, bro, it's coming down to the nitty-gritties. The nitty-gritties. Who's going to win this? Who's going to pick up the Arc? Just pick it up. Ooh, it's going to go down to the wire, boys. Going down to the wire. Uh-oh. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Oh, 51 beautiful people in here. Fam, do me a favor. Let's get those likes up to the 30 mark, boys. I know y'all can do it. That's 12 likes. Smash that like button. Helps the stream out more than you will ever know. Consider subscribing if you enjoy variety content from mobile games all the way to first-person shooters. We are covering it all, boys. And girls. And girls. All right, we enjoy everybody. All right, getting the swarm on, resetting some structures. We got our Arc being run. Uh-oh. Peekaboo. Wait for it. Peekaboo. Right here, right here. They all abandoned him. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, bro. Oh, they all abandoned him. Oh no! Retreat! Retreat! It's a trap! From Star Wars, it's a trap! All right, let's see. Here it comes. Here it comes. Bro, they're gonna do it. They're gonna knock him down, and then they're gonna reapproach from here, and they're gonna rerun it back through middle. Here it goes. Here it goes. Just pick up the Arc. Just pick it up. For 93L, just pick it up. Your troops will all be there by then. It doesn't matter. Oh, they didn't get it. That's what I mean by the ticks, right? If they would have picked it up, 10 seconds with this is a huge deal. 10 seconds with this murder ball running is a huge deal. See if the rally's coming in. The rally is coming in. Chat, who's gonna take it? Put it in the chat. Who's gonna take this Arc? It's getting a little dicey. It's getting a little dicey. I'm not gonna lie to you. This guy better run this thing super wide because they're gonna lose this. And then this guy's gonna be, oh, bro. Wait for it, watch. They're all gonna come swarming this structure here in a minute. They're all gonna come swarming this structure. Jesus fell asleep at the wheel. Bun. The attacking lulls. Okay, there you go. Who's gonna take this, boys? Who's gonna take this, Lookies? Oh, they're getting nervous. Oh no! He's getting nervous. They're gonna lose this structure. Look, see, they're already swarming. They're gonna try to grab this Arc and then march it, and you're gonna see everybody basically bolt over here. Oh, 1158 keeps picking it up. So smart. Such a great play. Look at that. They lost the structures, 1158. Full sending here. 93L has not picked up the arc yet. And they don't have a ton of reinforcements. This is a very timely play right now. It's a very timely play because once these die out, this play is chalked. Points per minute negated the arc. True, Ray. But this arc will also put them within rock throwing distance with still 20 minutes left, right? If 93L captures this, that is GG's. There is no coming back from that. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why 1158 is so important, is because yes, the points were negated, but they were already down by 3,000 points. So the fact that they would be nilled up essentially makes this arc super important. I don't know where, dude, this guy's running to the outpost. Oh no. This could be disastrous. I would never advise anybody to run to an outpost. It's just so wishy-washy. The capacity for the troops is so low compared to other structures, so trying to get in is obscene. Oh, dude, they're gonna lose. So they're gonna lose the structure. 93, dude, they're pulling it. You should go mid right now. You should go mid. Don't take it right here. See, the call out should have been going mid because they're gonna lose the structure. Now, when he dies, if 1158 pulls it, they're within. They can probably get a full margin if it's not half dead. 1158 swarming to the position. I do like this idea of 93L not over-investing into what a lot of teams would have done, is the comms would have been everybody, right? And then it would give up the entire top lane. 93L doesn't need this arc, right? So they can afford to just focus structures up top. Even if they lose this arc, they still are in great positioning. So that's what I would say. As long as they're stalling in this, right, they're still getting tick, 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 right? It isn't as high of a points per minute advantage, but a points per minute advantage is still a buff, right? So that's ideally what you want. At this point, 1158 just needs to capture it. They're not going to regain all the points. They need a third arc, to be honest with you. They're going to need a third arc. There's no way. Yeah. Oh, bro, is he going to just sit here? Just needs to get in. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That was a smart play. Now, I will say this. It was a smart play because they need the arc, right? The part that makes it is it makes it chaotic, because both of these teams probably aren't going to have a lot of skills, right? Skill bars, but it may toss them in an awkward situation where their troops, see, they're pushing right now, which is a great play. They should come and try to swarm this down, kill their troops off, and then they're going to be in a good spot, rotating towards mid. Even if they don't get this, they want to kill the ASAP. Need to be killing all these off. It also will alleviate some of the pressure from 93L, because now they have to rotate towards middle, right? They're going to have to for the next arc. It's going to be a great finish to this match. It's going to be a great finish. They are down by less than 2,000 points. And it's still all up in the air. Occupation, look, I love what I'm seeing from 1158, pushing both sides, being very aggressive to refresh their marches as they're going to start rotating to mid here in a couple of minutes, as we have 6.5 minutes before Arc is going to reappear for the third and final time to see who's going to lock in top 32. It's going to be 1158. It's going to be 93L. Who's going to be one of the first to lock in their top 32 positions. Stay tuned. Enjoy, have fun. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all say hi in the chat. Fam, I always appreciate lurkers, and always love giving y'all, shouting y'all out some love, even if you don't want to chat. Or if you're on TVs watching, hey, I appreciate you. All right, 1158 is doing a great job being the aggressor. 93L doing a swell job as well. They basically are playing super defensive right now. They don't want to lose structures. They want to protect, kill their troops, refresh, and they're very close to their obelisk, so they're okay with it too. So it's going to come down to who has better skill usage in middle, who has the most troops. But by the last time that I saw, it was very, very close. very tight. So this last and final arc should be very, very contested. It's gonna be amazing to watch. See, I told y'all, I know something about picking good matches, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Take a stab. Who was the guy that used to help pick all the matches? That's also all last season. I was a little bold. All right. We got a little rotation. So see, this is what I mean. Look at this awkwardness, right? What does 93L do, right? These have marches super deep. They have some that are back, but now look, they're yellow. Some are gonna probably be red. And so what do you do now, right? If you march from here all the way back, you're guaranteed to probably be there at like the 1.5 minute mark from 4.5 minutes. It's gonna take that long to march back. Look at this. It's gonna march back. That's a minute just to march back, right? And then you have to rotate towards middle, which is another minute, 1.5 minutes, depending on the speed of the march. So you're looking at 2 minutes off, 2.5 minutes to rotate towards middle. So if you don't have an aggressor, that's okay, right? But if you get caught with your shorts down, you're gonna get absolutely milked in the back end. And I did not mean that in a sexual way. You know what I mean? But look at the rotations. Very interesting to see this. Let's check out the third and final rotation. All right. Trying to war once again. I feel like they're still doing this too early. If you're 11:58 and you do advance, take a look at this. This is way too early. Most teams that are gonna do this Shrine of War play, like 60GT, JST, you know, Blackjack, all those guys, they are launching rallies at like the 2.5 minute mark because everybody's already rotated mid. So doing it 4 minutes early is too early. This should be done a minute later, right? You gotta time it up so that at the 4 minute mark, you are setting the rally to launch in a minute. Because this is too awkward. See, the 3 minutes left, they're gonna swarm all this down with one player. They will re-rotate back and then re-rotate towards middle. So it becomes for naught. Yeah, it is a very smart play by L, right? And so the timing, when y'all start watching my cast, if y'all do or don't, whatever it is, that's fine. I try to educate y'all on strategies that a lot of the top tier teams do, that you see a lot of. And the timing situation is always going to be what separates the good teams from the great teams, right? It's that time base, like where are they approaching from? Are they sitting in the in the fog to wait for 1 minute for everyone to run by to then run by? Are they rotating at 4 minutes or 2.5 minutes, or when exactly are they rotating? But you should see it now. Oh, they did take it. So they took it. So 11:58 should be pushing now. This is going to be key. Do they have the numbers to push? They should be pushing now. They have that buff. They have that buff. They should be pushing now. And this has been their fault the entire match. They aren't pushing. The only reason you would ever attack the shrine like this is if you were going to negate buffs to then approach and get those additional buffs. See, this is the big L's for the match. These are the reasons why teams lose. Little things like that. See, and now look, so late. They should just pull back now. Don't even waste your time. Yeah.
Don't have to wait.
That guy did a phenomenal, dude. What is this timing? What is this timing, fam? Dust stop. 11:58. Total vision. Come on, Heaven's Grace, baby. Heaven's Grace. They might not have the skills. This is where that skill bar stuff comes in. I wish we could see that. They just might not have the skills. 125 to 30. Oh Lord. GG's. Good job, Tosh. Yeah, dude, that's the blunder of the match right there. They should have. They're gonna lose mid now. they're gonna lose mid now. Yeah.
Ooh, daddy. Oh, daddy. Oh.
So for our 15 UTC match, we're going to be casting over 93T versus IN from 1606. I think it's going to be a great match. But look. Bye-bye. That one play lost 1158 the match. That one play right there. The communication was not there. When they took the Shrine of War, it should have been the instant pop of attack. The second that they thought that that shrine was going down, they should have already been attacking. Especially because they popped more skills as well. They even popped more skills. Yeah, this one's a GG's. They are gonna try for the reach, the wraparound, the reach around, boys. We'll see. This is kind of an all-out warfare at this point.
Forces have captured a desert altar.
What they need to get is they need to get the stall tactic that I was talking about. They're gonna bring it bottom side. Yeah. Let's see if these guys. Oh, dude, they got him going on the inside. They got him caught with their pants down. Look, everyone's re-rotating back. Oof. These guys. Oh no, this guy needs to hit the arc carrier. This guy needs to hit this. Oh, he's coming in. Coming in like a wrecking ball. Oh, that is. Looks like a full march, isn't it? The arc runner. Oh, bro. You just need to run. Charge! That's literally what everyone's yelling. Charge! Everybody! Everybody run! Look at it. Look at the collapse. Everybody, you know, this arc runner probably in his head, he's like, oh, running for his life right now. That is too funny. Bumble, run, brother! Jet boosters. Put the jet boosters on. Oh yeah, this guy might have. So the smart play right here too is if you can get in front, it'll slow him down even more. This guy's hustling right now. I don't know if he's gonna make that though. Where's all the blue? Oh, dude, they started hitting the structure. Dude, they needed the arc carrier, not the structure. Hitting them with it. Oh no. Yeah, that was a misplay right there too. Should have gone direct to the arc runner, not to the structure. Because now they're gonna take the structure, but guess what? They're just running it to the obelisk. Unless they're gonna do like some master strategist type stuff here, that ain't happening, cuz. That ain't happening. Hey, but I appreciate all of y'all coming and hanging out today, fam. We are going to be casting another one at 15 UTC, but for this stream, do me a monster favor. Before y'all head out, smash that like button, subscribe if you enjoyed the content and appreciate it. And yeah, and just like that, that is the end of the match. Another top 32 team. Boom! Out of here. And there will be plenty more, I promise you that. There are going to be a ton of upsets. Ton of upsets to top 32s today. This is the day normally when a ton of them fall out. Especially in Horus and Anubis, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild today. We'll check it out after this. We'll scan it over. There usually aren't that many at 13. After 15, we'll know a lot of the top 32. It's gonna be wild. just like that. GG's, 3.5 minutes left. We are going to stick around, hang out, show some love. This was a very good match. Like I said, what did I say it would come down to, boys? Last arc. Last arc came down to it. 1158 fumbled that multiple times on the last arc. Something to learn from, and kind of, you know, when they rewatch this, if they rewatch that, just the timing on this, the Shrine of War, their timing was so off. And then when they did get the Shrine of War, they never rotated and fought. And that was their number one issue. And the reason why 1158 lost today was because of the timing of the Shrine of War and how it affected their mid game. I think they would have won multiple mid games if they would have attacked when they took the Shrine. I think that was the big L right there. So good lesson to learn for the other teams out there that are younger. Most of the experienced teams would have already known that, right? If 60 GT takes a Shrine of War, like moments before they're gonna take it, they're already pushing forward, right? They're pushing forward, they're approaching, they're popping skills, and then literally as they're hitting, the buffs are dropping, and you're getting buffed. So you're not only getting buffed, you're dropping their buffs. So even if they pop skills, it's bringing them back to where they would have normally been. So that is the reason why you time it up so well. Because it's that instantaneous, your skills are popping, you're getting uber buff, they're tanking, and then it's just like within 10, 15 seconds, you're nuking half of their marches because of it. So it's all about timing. Timing. 60 MX clapped them. Dude, 60 MX, don't sleep on. I was surprised about the clap though. We're gonna check out some of the matches after this. If it is the Habibi crew, is the 60 MX team, that doesn't surprise me because I've always liked the Habibi crew, especially when they were in 556. I always liked them. They are very good at art. We was out there healing, baby. Not Habibi crew. Okay. Is it so it's mainly the old 60 MX? Gosh. Okay, so the language barrier is real then. The language barrier is real, Tosh. You ready? You ready? Tosh, I'm gonna tell you what you do. You ready for it? But you ready, Tosh? You got the Habibis in there, right? You're gonna hit them. Oh, boo. Literally, if you have the Habibis, you just put a marker and say yalla yalla yalla, and then they're just that's it. That's literally KVK yalla 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 with the marker. Everybody goes. It don't matter. Is I don't know, playing MX or GT? I have no clue, to be honest with you. I thought he migrated to them after the lock, but to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter because they can after the rest period or during the rest period they can adjust their team, so he can get in if he hasn't. 50 minutes before. The loss. Oh, you're gonna beat him? Or you're saying you're gonna lose to him? Now that we made it to, yeah, exactly. Tail of the tape, ladies and gentlemen. GG's. 1158 St. Paul. Let's see this tail of the tape, boys. 27-32. I hate to say this, fam, but if you take the arc points away from 93L and give them to 1158, guess who wins this match? Came down to the third one. I told y'all. You take away the points from the third one and give it to 1158 and they'd win this. So arcs 2-1 in favor of 93L. Provision score non-existent. That, I would say this, we'll talk about this after we get through this. Provisioning. Look at the units heal 29. Bro, how did they heal 21 million troops? 1158. They had like 500. How do you end up at 21 million? Bro. Dang. GG's. 93L. Welcome to the top 32. GG's 1158. Going home right before. All right, let's check out some of these matches real quick. We played this entire Arc League without having 30 full players all game. I told you, Tosh, it's a joke. It makes it like.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Vamos.
Are you scared?
Let's go. Dude, I'm telling you, if they try to play 93 straight up, they're getting the cheeks clapped. You know what I mean? If they do some surprise strategy, it's gonna give them their best shot. Outside of that, they ain't doing nothing. 93T's structure game is way too good. Way too good. All right, let me check this out real quick, and then we're gonna end this stream. We're gonna fire up another one closer to 15 UTC. That way I can get some water, you know, go do my things. All right, so MXM, welcome to top 32. They did knock out XCS, was the top 32 team in Division 1. JST, they are going to be, what, 15 UTC? Yeah. RYF. Let's go, Lost.
Pecos and the rooftops.
So often, and I say this, and I will be a man of my word, right? I said in chat, I love Lost as a team, but I always felt like they get to the 1 yard line and fumble the football every time, even if they are the better team. They always do it every season. And for the first season and a hot second, they're making it in a top 32. Good job, Lost. Good job. Knocking off a top 32 team. RYF, I believe that was their top 32 team. Yes. Or the top 32 registered. Another one bites the dust. Let me see how many that is. Somebody keep a tally real quick. If you're in chat, keep a tally real quick. I'm going to tell you how many top 32 teams are knocked out from Horus. All right. So we can have a tally. There's one right here that is knocked out. So one, they haven't done it. 2 have been knocked out. We haven't done that one. Actually, hold on. No, they are the top 32. I think they were top, so they made it through. I don't know where we're at right now. Ellen. Okay, so they won theirs. Ooh, that was a good one too. They were, so they made it in. This one I know is out because they were top 1, I believe. Yeah. So there's another one knocked out. And they advanced through with the no-show. GG's. T30. Okay, they haven't played. Not them. 15 is going to solidify a lot of these. 15 UTC. Vita, I believe, was the top 32. Yeah, they were. Okay, so they made it through. Good. This one, I think, might be a good match, too. Alt, I think, was a top 32, so that was a no-show. Yeah. This is going to be a great match right here. If I wasn't doing 93T versus IN, I would have done this one. I think this is going to be a very, very good match. And we may end up switching over depending on how bad it gets. This one hasn't been done either. Yeah, the 15 UTC is probably going to be the time. The goatee time. Oh yeah, this one's another one. 93Z knocked them out. Yeah. 93Z. So this another top 32 knocked out. BL, no surprise. Very, very good. They're going to be a scary team this season. All right, let's see. 93L. So this was another one that got knocked out. TG, I think. Oh no, so this one was a knockout too. That one hasn't played. 17, 18, a very good team. All right, they're there. The Zeman. All right. Top 32 make it in. NBK, they were top 32. They win. They make it in. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. 07 KT, I think they were top 32. Yeah. All right. That one should be an easy dub for 1188. They were top 32, I believe, as well. Yep. And this one, I think, is going to be a barn burner, too. So, let me go look at Anubis real quick. We're not going to flip through too many because I don't know how many are actually top 32. Is this another one? 02, yep. 93, yep. Top 32, knocked out. Ooh, boys. 300 points. Ooh. That one stings. That's the sting of the week right there so far. Oof. Sucks to be that loser. Yeah, dude. Tosh, do you remember there was the match, I think it was 2 seasons ago, where a team lost by 1 point? Do you remember that one? I think somebody took a screenshot of it and literally the team lost by 1 point. I was like, bro, I'm retired. Like, I'm retiring. Ooh, CPLW lost. Ooh, that's another top 32 because the Cha was the top 32 and they just lost. So 63 DS looking good. Okay. WA 49. I think this is, yeah, top 32. All right, they made it in. I thought that was going to be a better match. Never seen no haram shit like that. Bro, if I can find the screenshot, I'm going to see. I'll ask Baby Raccoon if I can get it. I'm pretty confident he probably has it or knows somebody. Somebody lost. Shit you not by 1 point, bro. It was so... it was devastating. It was super devastating. DQ39, no surprise there. Dang, clapping cheeks out here. GG's. Clapping cheeks. Taking names. I think this is the top 32. Yep, they're out. All roads lead to 60 GT versus 489, boys and girls. And whoever says brackets aren't going to be fixed, let's be perfectly honest with each other. 1 EE8. That one should be a smoke show right there. 17, 18. All right. Oh, this should be another one too, right? Yep. Top 32 out there. Oh man, wrong one. I'm at 19 now. All right, let's see. How many teams made it from 489? I think, from what I was told, they only registered 2 teams. I think. And I think they said that they added players to the blackjack team, which I'm kind of like, I guess if other players retired, then that makes sense. But the language barrier is going to be like, but I still have good confidence in them. I think 93 has most with 4 right. I'll have to double check.
No.
Some of them haven't finished
No,
yet. So like
ideas don't
93Z still has to play their match. And 93T still has to play, which I think they'll still win, but I don't know yet. I know 93L won, and I think there's one other that's won or that needs to play. I think a bunch are at 15 UTC. This one I think might be kind of solid. I don't think it's going to be like wins by 600 points, but I think this is a pretty solid team if they show up. Those teams just don't show up. It's like, why? Might as well bridge the streams and go and watch some replays on the close matches. Yeah, but if a man has to go talk to a man about a horse and get some water, that's usually what I use my 10-15 minutes to do. That, and I always do the break. And the reason I do the break is because, like, when teams like to go watch the casts, and I don't want them to have to watch through a 5-hour stream. I just want them to watch through an hour stream. So I do a lot of it for community. Who am I streaming next? It's going to be IN versus 93T. And if it is not that, and we switch over, I think it's the 16 OT versus somebody else. I forgot who it was, but it should be very good. JD, oh, bro, homie. I was just talking about 1E8. How are you doing, big guy? Good to see you, homie. Been so long. I hope you're doing great. That's JD, boys and girls, from 1E8, the provision god. The provision god. All right, let me just get through these real quick, fam. Then what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream. I'll give me like 20, 30 minutes to go do my man stuff and talk to a man about a horse, get some water, and say hello to my wife, because I got up at 7 a.m. to get up for this cast for y'all. And I think she just got up. So gotta go be the husband. Gotta go do that husband stuff, you know what I mean? That husband shit. I think she's gonna go shopping too, so I'm not really worried. But you gotta acknowledge. This is gonna be a smoke show right here. Yeet. Most of these haven't done. All right, I think they were top 32 too. No show, GG's. All right. All right, fam. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Do me a monster favor before I head out. Smash that like button. Lick it, kick it, punch it, slap it, elbow it, forehead smash. That like button lets me know that y'all want to see more casts, more streams as we progress through Osiris League. This is just the beginning. Very, very excited. And yeah, if you do enjoy variety content, I am going to be covering variety content, everything from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms and Osiris League, all the way to first-person shooters such as Call of Duty and Fortnite. So if you want to be a part of the community, we'd love to have you. Consider subscribing. Bruto Gang. We will see y'all on the next live stream here in 30 minutes. All right. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all soon. All right. Bye.